Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you. Another episode, Coffee with Coach. Going to squeeze this in before I go and, finish the rest of my day. Again, going through the routine, doing my thing, and I want to share with you some of Jocko's podcast. It looked like it's 92, and this was with Rob Jones, ultra-winning mindset of a Marine Corps combat engineer. All right. Ultra-winning mindset of a Marine Corps combat engineer, Rob Jones. And the reason why I'm sharing it is because, for one, just the title alone, the description, ultra-winning mindset, is what grabbed my attention. But it's a couple hours long. It's 2 hours and 47 minutes long. So I've listened to this a couple times already. And I just wanted to, the stories that this guy is sharing. So what he basically did was he went out and hunted the IEDs, to make sure that, everyone had a clear path to get to where they had to get to. But, one of them actually, I don't know, I got to go back and listen to the story from the beginning. But anyways, he's a double amputee, all right? And he's sharing this story of when the explosive went off, what he's thinking, what they're doing to him to keep him awake, keep him alive, the whole process in explicit detail. And it's just really, really just crazy stuff to hear this story. This guy going through this thing, describing what he's going through, what he's feeling, what he's thinking. Just an amazing story. Anyways, he shares the other part of his story of what his life is like now as a double amputee. I think like above the knees is what he said. And the things that he's accomplishing and doing, and kind of the way his life is now, and what he's able to do. And he's basically what I wanted to share with you is the mindset that the Marines have, that he has, that he used the adapt and overcome mindset that the Marines have to basically overcome this situation that he's in, with, both of his legs from the knees down missing, and overcoming all these obstacles to accomplish all these things in his life that he's doing right now. So again, if you want to check it out, put in Jocko Podcast 92 with Rob Jones, ultra-winning mindset of a Marine Corps combat engineer. This came out a couple years ago, and it's really, really good stuff. And so basically, he's saying with that adapt and overcome mindset, you will change whatever you need to change to transcend an obstacle. Like the Marines, it's just the overall mission. Like nothing's going to stop you from achieving that overall mission. So you're going to do whatever you got to do to achieve that goal and achieve that mission. And he's talking about at the end of this video here, this interview, that like basically if it wasn't for being a Marine and having this mindset and going through all the things he's going through, his life probably wouldn't be, what it is now because of the way he was trained to think, to adapt and overcome. And I just think with so many of us going through so many things, especially this year, I just think that should just be everyone's motto, right? Like adapt and overcome. That's it. Like I just think that should just be written down everywhere to remind you, like, hey, look, we're going through some tough times. We got some detours in place, some roadblocks, some things that are that weren't supposed to, that you didn't expect to be there. Now they are there. And we just need to adapt and overcome these obstacles to just accomplish the mission at hand and achieve the goals that we need to achieve, not only for ourselves, but our friends, family members, and the people around you. So, again, there's so many things I want to share from this story, but again, it's 2 hours, almost 3 hours long. So, I'd have to break this up into, well, actually it's 2.5 hours long. So I'd have to break it up into a couple different episodes. But the things, again, that he talks about, listening to his story, his mindset, I just had to replay this thing. So I've listened to it twice. So it's been about 4 hours that I've listened to this interview. But it's just really, really good stuff. And again, it's just a reminder of what I keep around me, how I start my day, day-to-day activities, listening to stuff like this, like listening to what this guy went through and what he was doing. And then I compare some of the things that I'm going through, and well, there is no comparison. Like I didn't go through what he went through. And, you know, so the things that I might be woe is me about or a little down and out about doesn't even compare to this guy here. So like I just basically need to get my act together, get my mind right, and then get back to work and get after it, you know. So that's just how I do things, how I use these kind of this kind of material to you know, just overcome my own personal and business obstacles that I have, is by listening to stories like this, man. These guys went through a lot, and to have a mindset the way he has would definitely put you in check right away to be like, hey, snap out of it, because what you're going through isn't nowhere near as what this guy's going through, and he's winning, you know. And so, you know, my job is to win as well. So that's it. So again, adapt and overcome. Change whatever you need to change necessary to achieve the goal and transcend an obstacle, man. I love that. That should just be everyone's motto. Again, with the year that we're having, 2020, so many obstacles, so many crazy things that have happened this year, changes left and right. Don't know what's going to happen around the corner, what's going to be next. And basically, that's just the way this guy lived. And to have that mindset, I just think everyone could really use that. Instead of getting down and out and sad about the way things are, we just adapt and we overcome them, and we'll find a way, figure out a solution to the problems that we have, and then just get the job done, you know, and just have that Marine Corps mindset. And I love it. It's just something that really just gets me fired up when I listen to stuff like this. I mean, this guy's sitting here, I'm looking at the video here and he's talking, but I got the volume off. You know, he could easily just take that in a totally negative direction, and he's not, and he's using his situation and what happened to him to be positive and help other people, you know, other amputees and other things like that. I mean, this dude, like he rode his bike across America from, I mean, I think it was like a 6-month journey. And he kind of goes into detail about all this stuff. He's a rower. He did the Paralympic. I mean, it's crazy. It's just, again, too much stuff to share right now because it's 2.5 hours long, but really good stuff. So you want to check it out. You want to get your mind right. You want to help put yourself in a position to kind of win. Listen to this guy's story. Again, Rob Jones, Jocko Podcast. And I think you'll definitely get some things out of there to where, you know, it'll put you back in check real quick of like, hey, we need to, you know, what am I crying about, man? This guy here went through more than what I'm going through. And look at the attitude he has and the winning that he's doing. And we need to do that as well. So again, adapt, overcome, get the job done by all means necessary, accomplish the goal. So whatever you got going on right now, doesn't really matter. Fight your way through it and just finish the job. You know, what's today's date? It is the 27th. Okay, so we're almost 1 month, a little over a month out from the new year. So again, whatever goals you didn't start yet, you can start now. Whatever goals you didn't finish, you can still have time to finish, so on and so forth. The point is just get started and get to it, and just make it happen. Again, adapt and overcome. I love that message for today, and I hope you do too. And you guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll catch you on the next one. We'll see you.